Welcome to LaBelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. A playoff matchup between the number 10 seed and the number 7 seed. Against the away team. Against the BYU Cougars. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. A fascinating backdrop for this playoff game. One team making it despite stumbling a few times. And you know what the chorus of critics said? No way they belong in here. They push that aside, ready to make a statement, Joe, as they begin a playoff run.
You've got to take that criticism and use it to your advantage and go out there and realize that as a team, the only thing that you have complete control over is your own effort level. And if they can go out there and execute at a level that we've seen them execute in their win.
Makes the catch and has space. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it from the gun. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a 4th down conversion to keep this opening drive alive. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
The pocket breaking down. Receiver makes the catch, and they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Can he get there on the ground? They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up 1st down at the 15.
Well, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good 3rd down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into 3rd and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have 1st and 2nd down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Well, Chris, this is just a great opportunity early in this game. Now they're set up inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, maybe 4 chances to put this in the end zone and a chance to really get this thing started the right way.
But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well. And here they are with an early score.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Cougars offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front drill that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down. Get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. That completion sets up a second down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Tackled, but first down.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Throwing off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Phillips. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Looking to pass. It's Bachmeier. It's a quick grab. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Chris, I think we overlook BYU as one of the great quarterback schools in the country. Think of the lineage here for the Cougars. Ty Detmer, Jim McMahon, Steve Young, and now this guy who's been carrying them all year long, and he'll have to do so again here in the playoffs.
Oh, and he's got some space here. Can he make it?
Amazing return. This guy has so much speed and athleticism, but remember, the real key is that you've got to make the first guy, maybe even the first two guys miss, and he's able to do that. Once he does, even though this is a long 90-plus yard return, you can tell he's gone. There's so much space on the outside. You make the punter miss, and it's 6, and he takes it all the way back.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Coming after him. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Casper. Touchdown, Brigham Young, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And out comes the offense set to take over here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good. That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play. After the sack, there is an injured player down. You hate to see that so early in a playoff game. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 20. Grab down the middle. It's Phillips. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Chris, this is the quarterback's best friend right here. This goes down as a throw and a catch. So it's just stat padding at this point. Beautiful job on the outside. You also have to credit that offensive line. They cut down the edge, and this little pop pass is able to get the edge and get down the field.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass.
Ready, go!
They're going to run it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And after the play, it looks like a man is shaken up. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. He's in the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think.
Touchdown, BYU. Great connection there for 6 points.
I don't think you can be a great offense in modern football without a running back that can catch it out of the backfield. What a great job of the quarterback, understanding the coverage, finding his open man, and that's a touchdown to the back.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. To the air, it's Frazier. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Contact as he threw it. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5.
Ready, go!
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Brigham Young. They couldn't stop him there.
This is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Back to throw. It's Frazier. Tries to get it to the running back. And it falls incomplete. There was a great battle in the air on that 50-50 ball.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
And now the handoff. Breaking into the clear. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. As the 1st down is still going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the football. The receiver makes the catch.
I tell you, Chris, defensively, this is death by 1,000 cuts. They just allow these hitch routes to create second and manageable, third and manageable. It's too easy for the offense. The off coverage has got to change. They've got to get up in the face of this wide receiver and force him to have a difficult release. Take away the easy throw, or else this is going to be a long game. Boy, he has to clean up these reads and these throws. The pick on the last drive, and now defense with their hands on the football again. They are fortunate that they dropped that interception.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Here comes the rush. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect.
He's got it, enough for a 1st down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the 1st down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. The pressure's on. He's got some space. Look out. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Boy, you get into these big games in the playoff.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, BYU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That pass is caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their 1st. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Now the offense will spend the timeout here. Their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Benson. It's a quick tackle. Spot the ball at the 11 and a red zone opportunity now. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. And he quickly clocks it. They'll try to get 3 more here before the break. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And those 3 points will finish off the 1st half and take us to halftime.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 4-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Off the defensive penalty, it sets up the rare 2nd and 1 scenario. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Back to pass. It's Bachmeier. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Can they catch him?
What a weapon it is to have a guy that can go back, catch a punt, and take it the distance for a touchdown. Great job by his teammates. You see a couple of those blocks bringing him free, and then once he's in the clear, that is just great athleticism and speed all the way to the end zone. What an incredible return.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Bachmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42. And we go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. And when you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
The officials catch that face mask penalty. The offense gets a free first down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6. Time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Penalty on the defense won't make much difference this close to the goal line. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Offense back out there trying to get something going. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll be stopped for no gain. This run defense has been tough today. Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
These guys are just relentless in this pass rush. We've already seen them knock out the starter. Now they're getting after the backup quarterback, and he's got to be seeing ghosts. This is what I would fear as an offensive play caller, is that this offensive line is clearly being overwhelmed. You've got your backup in there. Where do you go on the play sheet? Chris, I don't have any idea where you go.
Here comes the Cougars offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Now we've got a whistle, got a player down on the field. It's the sophomore defensive tackle. Offense getting set, second down play here. Caught in the backfield, it's Phillips. He stopped right at the line, that's sure tackling. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He keeps it. Can he get there? Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses analytics, and most analytics would tell you in this down and distance, you would go for it in this field position.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And off that miss, it's still a 12-point lead. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and it
breaks. Now here he goes at the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
That feels like a touchdown-saving tackle right there to get him onto the ground. What is that, 40-plus yards on the gain? But this defensive front 7 has got to do something different up front because they're getting eaten alive by this offensive line.
And the Cougars will call their first timeout.
Timeout, BYU.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. And in first down, right back to the running game. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the third quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6 time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's fourth down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, fourth down.
We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. BYU is on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. To begin the final quarter of this playoff game, they'll go up top. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware. They do a nice job here creating incompletion on a shot down the field.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to pull it down and run. Running through the tackle. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up. That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable third down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that
It's caught. He's breaking free. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Defense all over that first down throw. Short gain makes it 2nd and 7. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Sees an opening. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside. Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got a crease. Touchdown, BYU. This offense is still clicking. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with the W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down.
That's a good start to this drive, but now they got to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit, maybe try to score right around that.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, this is so tough as a quarterback because you've got to force the ball down the field. In this game situation, down 2 possessions, you've got to try to force the issue. But the defense knows that. They read his eyes and they picked it off. That is a great job by this secondary.
So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Grab behind the line. It's Casper. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45. 1st and 10 play coming up. Tight end goes in motion. Quick throw caught on the left side. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. 2-minute clock with the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Ending off on the draw play. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their second. They've still got 1 more left to work with. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the running back takes the handoff. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And now the defense will spend their 3rd and final timeout. Big 4th down play coming up as they decide what to call. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 12 after the miss.
That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. And he was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pregame. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
The senior with excellent work after the catch. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket collapsing. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a nice first down gain in the scramble. He's just short of the marker. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A play action, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure.
Tight ends are such a threat in this area of the field. And, Chris, you got to go to the matchups, the big body players. This is like basketball on grass. Post them up, throw it in the end zone, and that's a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. BYU is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The coverage seemed a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. And it's a kneel down. Any playoff win, you have to celebrate as a singular achievement. They had success last year, but fell short of the ultimate goal. Joel, let's see if they can go one step farther this year.
Well, in our conversations with this group, that's all they talked about, was getting back to this playoff and going further than they were able to go a year ago. We saw them win a playoff game last year. Here they're winning a playoff game this year, but again, it just doesn't feel like their ultimate goal, and that's why it's a bit subdued down on the field. They understand that the ultimate goal is still in front of them.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down the line. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.